This is the City Magazine's Best of the City 2017 TV special with your hosts Don Guevara and Linda Ahn. Also with Alejandra Briones and KTSM's award-winning reporter, Monica Cortez. You'll also hear from the City Magazine editor-in-chief, Shelly Mozelle, with musical guests, Las Cruces' own Frank Ray, and the singer-songwriter you voted Best Musician in the City of El Paso, Joe Barron. Stay tuned to the Best of the City special, presented by Southwest Plastic Surgery and the Casa Auto Group.
Good evening and welcome to the 5th annual special edition of the Best of the City. It is brought to you by our proud sponsors, Southwest Plastic Surgery and the Casa Auto Group. It's a 30-minute special you're only going to see right here on KTSM News Channel 9. I'm Don Guevara.
And I'm Linda Ong. For the next half hour, we invite you to this special edition as we celebrate the Best of the City 2017, celebrating the best El Paso has to offer.
Every year, the City Magazine asks you, the readers at home, to pick and vote for the best in the city. And tonight, we're going to find out just a sample of how you, El Paso, chose some of the best businesses here in town.
Begin your new year with a new ride from the nice guys.
Axess.
We're nice. Get nice price on over 800 brand new Nissans right now.
Feliz Año Nuevo. Nice price.
Get a Nissan Titan for just $389 per month.
Nice payments. Get a Nissan Versa, only $10,995. Nice price.
Sentras for just $13,995. 33 years in El Paso and 33 years of being nice. And if you got a license and you got a job, we smell the deal. Start your new year at Casa Nissan, where Matera Paisano collide. Pásale.
The City Magazine is the only monthly lifestyle magazine here in El Paso, and it features the interesting people, stories, and businesses from around our community. And this year, you at home, the readers, voted on the best of everything from best hospital, best coffee shop, to best pizza parlor.
Now, 185,000 votes on over 60 categories, and it's you who decided who will win the title of Best of the City 2017.
Winners are announced in the December-January City Magazine double issue, and the awards are handed out at the Best of the City Celebration 2017, which is going to be on January 13th at the Southwest University Event Center.
To help us understand, let's meet the woman behind the City Magazine, editor-in-chief Shelly Mozelle, to find out how exactly the Best of the City continues to highlight the best of El Paso.
Shelly, can you tell us where the Best of the City Awards originated from and what's its purpose?
I can. So back in 2003, when I had my very first magazine, we brought to the city the first big awards. What's really unique about what we do is we have many different fun categories. Best Realtor, Most Romantic Restaurant, Best Margarita, and what it is it's voted on by you, our readers. The City Magazine doesn't choose who these winners are. You do. Many of you go vote to our website, and we listen to you. The winners are the winners, and it's really exciting. It's a place where the cream of the crop rises to the top.
All right, so I'm sure a lot of people want to go. So when is it? And for those who haven't gone to a previous Best of the City celebration, what can they expect?
So it's January 13th. It's exciting. It's different. It's unique. You know, one of the things about El Paso is we're a big city. We're a big metroplex. And to think that there are other cities that have amazing parties, why shouldn't we have one? I believe the city of El Paso deserves the best. So that's what this is important to us. We want to celebrate the best, and we want to have the very best event possible.
Every year, you guys pick an organization to give back to. This year, you've chosen Make-A-Wish El Paso. Why have you chosen them to donate the door proceeds from this event?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm really lucky to be surrounded by an amazing team, and we all have that same mentality that El Paso has been very good to us, and we want to be able to give back. We believe it's important that we do. So the team of the City Magazine works diligently day after day, and they sacrifice, they give up their weekends to put this event together. And Make-A-Wish is something that all of us have chosen. It's very special. Here's the reason. El Paso children, and there's nothing closer to our hearts. So when you have a child that's ill, that's sick in El Paso, as a parent, you can imagine where the money goes. It's to medical expenses. But they never stop and think that this might be a lasting experience or one more good family experience. And that's not on the financial horizon for them. So we want to make sure that there's money, that a child with a dream, with one last wish, gets to have money to be able to take on that wish. So it's important to me that we take care of our local children.
And as the only monthly lifestyle magazine in El Paso and Las Cruces, what can we expect in the year to come?
Well, we just moved downtown, so that's incredibly exciting for us. We think that the City Magazine should be in the heart of the city. So we're excited and we invite you to come if you've not. But secondly, we have some amazing things coming in the future. We have 30 After 30. So we're going to celebrate all the hot people going on in this city that are out there making this city move. We're also going to have a singles event, and you guys know that we can throw a party. So we're bringing in singles, and the singles will be from age 24 to age 80 years old. We have something really exciting planned. I won't give it all up, but it will be a really fun, exciting party where you get to come meet business people like yourselves looking for other connections that might just be on the same level. And that's what we surround ourselves with. People in the city trying to take the city to the top. Business people trying to make a difference in the world. Those people will be at the best of the city, and they'll also be at our singles event. What's really exciting about this City Magazine is our mission is we celebrate all the good things going on in the city. So this is a natural environment for us. So we hope that each and every one of our readers show up at the party and they celebrate. And they remember that all of the money goes to Make-A-Wish, which is an important cause.
Join us after the break. We're going to take a deeper look into the City Magazine and the Best of the City 2017 celebration.
And also to find out more about two music stars on the rise that will be performing at the 2017 Best of the City celebration. We are talking about El Paso singer-songwriter Joel Barron, who was recently voted the best singer in El Paso.
And currently sitting on the Texas country charts, Las Cruces' very own Frank Ray.
Make 2018 your year and enroll at Southwest University to start your new career today. Get your degree in under 15 months. With degrees in nursing, sonography, X-ray, and MRI, Southwest University is El Paso's #1 allied health school. Southwest University is the school for you. Transfer your credits and finish your degree in 2018. For more information, visit us at southwestuniversity.edu. Southwest University makes you happy.
Are your family's summer activities in jeopardy because of your rising healthcare costs? Are you faced with the dilemma of paying your mortgage, your healthcare coverage, and having money for a family vacation? Don't let this happen to you. Enroll in Unique Healthcare's Minimum Essential Coverage Program, a federally approved Affordable Care Act option that gives you and your family access to quality healthcare with Dr. Villalobos for as little as $99 per month with no deductibles and no copay. Find out how you can enroll in Unique Healthcare Plan for affordable family healthcare. Call 257-6565 or visit unique.healthcare right now.
Let's take a deeper look at the City Magazine of El Paso and Las Cruces. The City Magazine publishes 5 different publications. The magazines are made possible by a full-time staff of 10 employees and over 40 local writers and photographers. The mission behind the magazine is to celebrate and showcase all the good things going on in our city.
Let's find out a little bit more about how the winners are chosen from Editor-in-Chief of City Magazine, Shelley Moselle, and also from Chaz Wilson, who is the events coordinator for the Best of the City 2017 celebration.
Every year, the Best of the City process begins in late summer. Our readers and our followers are directed to go to the City Magazine, ELP.com, to nominate the very best in our city. After 2 weeks of nominations, voting begins, and El Pasoans begin to vote on their favorite categories for their favorite local businesses, their favorite hotspots, their favorite hidden treasures. The Best of the City is truly a celebration of the best we have in food, in shopping, and entertainment, and many things more. All honorees and the general public are invited to celebrate at the City Magazine's Best of the City celebration, where some of them will receive the Best of the City award. This year's celebration is January 13th at the Southwest University Event Center, and it's all possible by Casa Auto Group and Southwest Plastic Surgery. All proceeds from ticket sales go to our local Make-A-Wish El Paso, a nonprofit very close to my heart. We invite you to join with us as we celebrate all the good things going on in the city. See you January 13th at the greatest party of the year.
As the editor of the magazine, I encourage everyone to buy your early bird tickets at thecitymagazineelp.com, where 100% of the door money benefits Make-A-Wish El Paso. The party promises to once again be a night full of fun, friends, enjoying food, cocktails, and dancing to live music from Frank Ray, Joe Barone, and more great local talent.
Last year's party was a party to remember. This year promises to be even bigger and better. The presenting sponsors, Southwest Plastic Surgery and the Casa Auto Group, made sure that we had the best of everything. It's the City Magazine party that you're only going to see once a year, and it's brought to you by El Paso's only monthly lifestyle magazine.
And you're not going to want to miss it, Don. We are hosting this year alongside our co-hosts Mike Mendoza and Shannon Quartermain.
This entire event could not be what it is today without the special details, out-of-the-box mentality, and of course, party specialist Chaz Wilson. He's the events coordinator for the City Magazine.
Chaz, now this is your 5th year as the event coordinator for the Best of the City celebration. It's a lot of work. How do you make it all happen?
What's up, me? It starts with a great team. I'm backed by a really great team that helps me. It's a 3-day setup going into this event.
Every year, you guys seem to up your game with every celebration. So what can we expect this year?
You know, I take a lot of pride in really giving El Paso the party that it deserves. So this year when you walk in, it is going to be a magical winter wonderland.
What do you look forward to? What's the best part?
Seeing an entire city come together, supporting such a great benefit that we do, that's the best part for me. Linda, you have to remember, none of this would be possible without the help of our amazing sponsors. So I want to send a special thank you to Southwest Plastic Surgery, Casa Auto Group, Southwest University, Unique Healthcare, and United Blood Services.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, just a snippet of what you can expect at the Best of the City 2017 celebration.
Let's get to know a little more about musicians Frank Ray and Joe Barone.
Been doing a lot of stuff in El Paso this past year, and just to see the support from everybody, it's just been great. I just actually had a meeting last week with Rich Redmond, who is the drummer for Jason Aldean's band, and he's going to be producing my next album. El Paso will always be home. I can't wait till the day comes where I can, buy a home here. It's everything to me. Looking forward to seeing you all at the Best of the City. All proceeds are going to Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Right now we're working on a full-fledged album, and hopefully we can make it as successful as the first EP, maybe even a Grammy, we'll see. Children are important to me in general, just to try to give them the best experience in life, and your organization and the Make-A-Wish organization makes that possible, and so for that I'm sure the families are grateful. Hey everybody, it's Frank Ray, and I'd like to personally invite you to the Southwest University Center for the Best of the City event benefiting the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
You heard it here. You don't want to miss this once-a-year event.
No, you don't. And keep it here, because after this short break, we're going to tell you a little bit more about Make-A-Wish El Paso, this great organization that's going to want to make you join us for this party of the year.
Because you give, someone will live. Donate today. For more information on how you can save a life, visit bloodhero.com.
Axess is your complete source for audio, video, film production, media services, and also a one-to-one agency to client experience.
Before we go into more detail about the Best of the City celebration, let's find out a little more about Make-A-Wish El Paso. That's the group that the City Magazine has chosen to benefit from this celebration. Remember, all the door money is going to that very special group here in our community. So let's take a minute to hear from Cindy Bilby. She's the Regional Council Chair, and Rose Lucero, who's their Development Officer.
I'm Monica Cortez, and joining me here is Rose Lucero and Cindy Bilby from Make-A-Wish. Thank you so much for being here with us. And you know what, to start off, how long has Make-A-Wish been here with us?
Make-A-Wish North Texas has been in El Paso physically for 7 years, but has had a presence in El Paso for many, many years beyond that.
What exactly is a wish? How do you grant those wishes? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, what's exciting is a wish is anything that a child chooses to have. Last year we granted 74 wishes alone in El Paso, which is a huge number, and that number is growing. El Paso is the third largest growing community with wishes being granted.
How important is Make-A-Wish and people donating to this organization?
Well, your donations are what grant wishes.
The last question here for you, Cindy, is why should El Pasoans buy tickets to this event?
They are extremely fun, fast-paced, very entertaining, lots of celebrities. So it's really a great event, great food. And the best of all, the ticket sales go straight to Make-A-Wish. So it's a fun way to have an evening out and to be charitable.
Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us, and thank you for sharing that beautiful story. If this doesn't convince you to buy a ticket to the Best of the City 2017 celebration, I don't know what does. Join us. It's at the Southwest University Event Center, January 13th, and every dollar goes to a child in need for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Our lives are all so busy, and I believe it's universal that we often take for granted the health of our children until one day our lives are shattered when we get the news that the child that we love is suddenly diagnosed with a life-threatening illness.
These families often find themselves struggling financially. Mom and dad become full-time nurse. Sometimes they're forced to quit their jobs and dedicate their life primarily to their child.
That's where Make-A-Wish Foundation steps in, allowing a sick child for even just a moment to step away from that medical world that they've been grown accustomed to, and to allow them to grant a wish even just for a short day. A chance to just be a kid, and a chance to really just step into what is often just a dream. With Alejandra Briones with a very special guest at the Dallas Cowboys store at the outlets of El Paso with a truly heartbreaking story.
You can make the wishes of children in our community come true when you become a Make-A-Wish volunteer. Make-A-Wish's mission is possible only with the dedication of their volunteers. Let's hear the story of one El Paso family who shows the impact a foundation like Make-A-Wish has on our children and our communities. Joining us now is Nancy Cortez. And Nancy, your 14-year-old son Nathaniel suffers from a rare illness that affects his organs. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
He has the vasculitis ANCA positive, which is, it attacks his organs. Unfortunately, his was the kidneys, and due to that, he has end-stage renal failure.
You have to be a very strong person to deal with something like that. What has his attitude been going through all of this?
It's been very positive. I'm amazed and very proud to have such a young boy. As much as he's gone through, he's come out so strong throughout all this ordeal.
Nathaniel's wish was to meet Dak Prescott. You guys are a Dallas Cowboys family. What was that experience like?
We were very excited. It's just something, not everybody gets to witness that.
What would you say was Nathaniel's favorite part about the whole experience?
He still to this day can't believe. He thinks that it was just like a dream, but it was just like he says, it's a trip that he'll never forget.
Finding out that his wish was going to be granted by Make-A-Wish, did that raise his spirits even more?
His spirit just was in awe. He was just waiting for that day to, meet with the wish granters.
Is there any advice that you have for other families who are also dealing with ill children?
Just stay positive, have a lot of faith in God and pray, and He will answer eventually.
That was truly a touching story, and it reminds us why we have to support our community and the children in it.
Begin your new year with a new ride from the nice guys.
At Ktsm.
We're nice. Get nice price on over 500 used cars right now.
Feliz Año Nuevo! Nice price.
Affordable and clean used cars like this one for just $10,995. Rows and rows and rows of used cars, all makes and all models, $13,995. Get used cars for as low as $129 per month.
$129?
$129. And if you got a license and you got a job, we smell the deal. Start your new year at Casa Nissan. We're Montana, Paisano, Pásale.
This amazing event could not be what it is today without the backing of our philanthropic partner, the Casa Group. Let's take a minute to visit with Luke Lowenfield, who tells us why Make-A-Wish is so important to his family and where their giving attitude came from.
I think it probably had to have started with Grandpa, the founder of Casa. We've all heard it's more blessed to give than to receive, and that's something that he held close to his heart, and he passed on to his kids, all of them, and Dad and Mom have taught us that from a young age. Justin really led in the decision to partner with Make-A-Wish, and he's got the biggest heart. There's nothing that brings him and the rest of us now more joy than to see smiles on these kids' face and to see them grow in hope. So it started off with Justin giving a little bit of money to each of the employees, and they would go out and buy those gifts. But that's gone away because they have just taken it, and they're so generous, and they are all coming out of pocket with their own money to support this, to buy presents for the kids. Year after year with these kids is getting to get the pictures from the ones that do get better. They send us pictures. I was just looking at a picture of a girl who was 5 years old 3 years ago, and her wish was a little dog. And now she just sent a picture. She's 8-year-old now, and she's got this full-grown schnauzer on her lap. She's got her full head of hair and looks beautiful, and it's awesome to get to see the kids fight through these illnesses and come out stronger. We've been so blessed to be in this business for almost 50 years now. Grandpa did an amazing job of setting this up, and Dad carried it on and made it even stronger. And so now that we're the third generation working here at Casa, our hope is that we would continue to sell and service cars in El Paso for thousands and thousands of more El Pasoans, and be able to continue growing the organization. With Make-A-Wish, you know that you're going to be blessed by your gift. Whether it's your time, whether it's your money, whatever it is that you can do to contribute and participate with the mission of this amazing organization, it'll come back to you tenfold. You'll never regret making a contribution to Make-A-Wish.
For the fourth year, Southwest Plastic Surgery, Dr. Frank Aguayo and his wife, Dr. Pam Aguayo, have sponsored the Best of the City. Their personal mission is to help those in need, and children are at the top of their list.
Children with special medical conditions can feel some sense of joy in their day. Children seem to really have a special place in your heart because a lot of your philanthropic work is with low-income children abroad. Can you talk about that?
We try to go on a mission every year for cleft lip and palate reconstruction. It's usually somewhere in South America. I've gone to Honduras, Peru. It's an event where we're able to change 50 to 60 children's lives. Children that are born with a malformation on the lips, on the face. And it's a surgery that in 30 minutes you change their lives forever. So it's a wonderful feeling to see that child smile the next day.
Your clinic is sponsoring the City Magazine's Best of the City event. So why do it?
When you give back to children, you change their lives. So they haven't really lived their lives yet. And if you can help them to have the best possibilities, it's always something that makes you feel really warm inside. I mean, it's uncomparable to anything.
Why give back to the community? Why is that so important?
As a young practice, we consider to be very privileged and very grateful for our success and our families. And we've always made it a point to give back to the community, kind of pay it forward.
The Best of the City event and this fundraiser, all the proceeds are going to Make-A-Wish and making a lot of children's wishes come true that are going through a tough time. How does that make you feel?
It feels fabulous. I mean, we hope the community also gets behind it, that as many people as can go. And remember, just by going and having a good time, you're helping children.
To throw a great party, it takes an event center, and Yolanda Areola and her family at Southwest University Events Center graciously donate their facility because she believes in the betterment of our youth.
Doing what I do, having a university and seeing young adults transform, from being someone that comes in here not knowing what they want to do with their lives and leaving the university knowing who they are, with a bright future, with full of opportunities, is just what fills my heart, and it's what I do. It's all about the children, it's all about our community, it's all about giving back, and we're very honored to be a part of the city, the Best of the City for the City Magazine. Well, you know, Southwest University has an amazing facility that can easily be transformed into anything that you want. And the truth is that the City magazine makes an incredible job in going in there and transforming the place and making it happen. And at the end of the night, it's amazing. And you all just do an amazing job.
The event of the year returns, El Paso. You're invited to the City Magazine's Best of the City 2017 celebration.
The Southwest Plastic Surgery and Casa family present the City Magazine's biggest party of the year. January 13th, Southwest University Center, benefiting the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Join us as we celebrate El Paso's best local businesses, from the best steakhouse, the best happy hour, the best gym, and much, much more. Tickets go on sale at thecitymagazineelp.com or call 500-5730.
We hope this 30-minute special brought to you by our sponsors, Southwest Plastic Surgery and the Casa Auto Group, have intrigued you enough to want to join us for the party of the year. For more information, just check out the City Magazine.
And we hope to see you that Saturday at the Southwest University Event Center as the City Magazine transforms a blank canvas into a winter wonderland.
And folks, be sure to get your tickets soon. You can buy them for $25 online at the City Magazine or stop by their offices here in Union Plaza. They're $30 at the door.
And remember, all of the money stays here locally. It all goes to the Make-A-Wish organization of El Paso.
It's the party of the year. You don't want to miss it. I'm Don Guevara.
And I'm Linda Ong, and we invite you.
We invite you to the Best of the City 2017. It takes volunteers, donors, and supporters to advance the Make-A-Wish vision in the El Paso region. It is our mission to grant the wish of every single El Paso child diagnosed with a life-threatening medical condition. This sincere belief guides us. It inspires us to grant wishes that change the lives of local children, those children that we serve. I ask each of you to stop right now what you're doing and go to the City Magazine ELP.com website and purchase a $25 ticket. Attend the Best of the City event and honor those who were voted Best of the City in 2017. As you're purchasing this ticket, you can add a donation. This website links directly to the Make-A-Wish bank account, and that link direct to granting another wish for a local El Paso child fighting a life-threatening illness. Become a volunteer. Ask your company to grant a wish and give a sick child a lasting memory that doesn't involve doctors, it doesn't involve hospitals or surgeries. Grant a wish. We'll see you at the party Saturday, January 13th at Southwest University Event Center. Invite your friends and let's make it a night to remember.
This was the 5th annual Best of the City 2017 TV special with your hosts, Don Guevara and Linda Ong, and reporters Monica Cortez and Alejandra Briones, with musical guests Joe Barron and Frank Ray. A special thank you to Southwest Plastic Surgery, Casa Auto Group, and Southwest University for their continued support and making all of this possible for Make-A-Wish of El Paso. And remember, read all about the great positive things in El Paso by picking up your only monthly lifestyle magazine, the City Magazine, at your local Walgreens of El Paso and Las Cruces. And be sure to buy your tickets at the CityMagazineELP.com for the Best of the City 2017 celebration, and join us for a night in a winter wonderland on Saturday, January 13th at the Southwest University Event Center. Dress to impress.